Hey family, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Shalom, aloha, salam alaikum, and grand rising and real rising to the top. How y'all doing? I hope each and every one of you is doing great. I am doing great. Thank you for asking. Hello. Okay, so I'm gonna share some real quick with y'all. In Kenya, in Africa, a country called Kenya. The people, the citizens, the youth, they did something amazing, and I want to share this with y'all, okay? Sometimes when I talk about Africa, a lot of people don't understand, and even my own Africans do not understand. And I tell us people that the power is in our hands. The Kenyan government recently increased the tax in Kenya, and the people were not having it. They got sick of it. Sometimes it hurt me because Africans are not getting it. But the Kenyans took the matters into their own hands. They said, we're tired of blaming white people for everything. We're living in our country and we can't even afford the basic needs, basic things that human needs to survive. We can't afford it. And every day I keep increasing in taxes, and we keep fleeing the country, and everybody blaming the white people. This time around, ain't no white people. We coming. That's what they did. And I wish Ghana, my people in Ghana will wake up and see it. People are worried about LGBT, and drinking water. Y'all know 2 months ago, I was talking, because I have families back home. They told me a whole month they had the tap water. They had it twice. They had it twice. When they opened the tap, they only had it twice a month, and they still have to pay the bills. They send them water bill. You know what saved my uncle? Because my grandmother's house, we spent close to $10,000, and we got him a well water. So my grandmother's house, there's water now. And it hurts me that the people don't want to stand up and face the leaders. They rather demonstrate on the street against LGBT when you don't even have drinking water. Ghanaians are quick to blame white people instead of storm the street and do what is right. That it's your own people that's hurting you. Watch what the Kenyans did. Yeah. If any Kenyan man want to marry me, I think I'll give you a try. Because Ghanaian men, they just sit there and just talk. They don't do nothing. Watch Kenya. And I wish every African youth and every African countries will start doing this. We start holding our leaders accountable. That's all I've been saying. Hold your people accountable. Now y'all watch this. Not just only in Africa. Even here in the United States. The whole entire world. God just used Kenya to wake some of y'all up. That you are the power. You have the power. When we all get up and move in unity, we can take control. We can change things because Kenya just did it. God is just putting this in our face that y'all need to run up in numbers. Stop worrying about things that don't matter. If a man want to change their sex and become a woman and have a vagina, you shouldn't be wasting your time arguing with them. You can't have babies. We all know they can't have babies because they were not born naturally with a womb. Don't argue. If a female want to change his sex and get a penis, don't even bother. This is the best time. This to be living right now is the best time. You can be whatever you want to be. It's all part of the game. It's all part of the system. Don't let it bother you. If Princess Lynn want to change her V and make it into a PP, don't let it bother you, because guess what? I cannot produce sperms like a natural born male is. We should not focus on that. We should focus on things that is affecting us. In UK, you have knife crime. There's crime, knife everywhere. It's knife. In United States, it's boom, 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 boom. I don't know about other states. We all got to stand up and do something. Not just sit there. Not just pray to God. Not just worried about things that don't hurt us. Let's worry about what is really hurting us. Inflation. Things are not going to reduce. It's going to keep going up. And it's going to keep going up. We have to stand up and say enough is enough. Kenyans did it. And I hope that some of you, especially my conscious people, y'all get the message. It's time for the whole world to wake up. Kenya just gave us a beautiful example. This is Africa, Kenya. they are able to do this, the rest of us can do it. Thank you for watching. Again, if you're not going to do it for yourself, do it for your kids, your grandkids. Do it for the people that you don't bring on this planet. Do it for them. I was about to say you don't bring on this. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Let's watch this video together. One love. I love you. Kiss on yourself and hug on yourself.
Has passed a significant hurdle on its way to becoming law after Parliament voted it through. Now to Kenya, where the unpopular finance bill has passed a significant hurdle on its way to becoming law after Parliament voted it through on its second reading. The proposed changes would mean tax increases for lots of people who are already struggling with the cost of living. Thousands of young people have taken to the streets to oppose it.
A new generation of Kenyans occupy the streets of the capital Nairobi as anger mounts over a controversial finance bill. Anti-riot police used water cannon and tear gas in an attempt to disperse protesters. But they were forced to...
Mind you, in Ghana, the government, the president of Ghana recently just increased the taxes, and the average Ghanaians are not saying anything. You see how the Kenyans said, we're not going to pay for this, we're not falling for this, and they took over the street, men and women. In Ghana, they're not doing it. Nobody's saying anything, and it hurts because it's just me. I can't win against millions of people. I just sent $1,000 home a few days ago. I have to pay tax on that. And then when my uncle received that money, he has to pay a huge amount of money from that money. And the Ghanaians are not talking. But you see what Kenya did? This is a wake-up call to the whole entire world. We can stand up.
On bread and an annual tax on car ownership. Drop some of the most contentious elements, including a 16% tax on bread and an annual tax on car ownership. Despite government concessions, the swell of opposition that started on...
With everything that the Kenyans did, look what happened. This is the Kenyan president. Listen to what he's going to say.
Kenya's president has just addressed the nation, informing the country that he will not sign the 2024 finance bill, which was at the heart of Tuesday's deadly and chaotic protests in Nairobi. Have a listen.
Yes.
Consequently, having reflected on the continuing conversation around the content of the Finance Bill 2024,
evil man,
and listening keenly to the people of Kenya, who have said loudly that they want nothing to do with this Finance Bill
Ghana,
2024.
wake up. The world, wake up.
I concede, and therefore I will not sign the 2024 Finance Bill.
Family, Kenyans did it. Kenyans did it. They didn't have to do nothing. They just took over the street and went to the Parliament House, and some of the leaders were running. They were scared, and these people didn't even have no ammunition. They didn't have nothing. It was just their voice and number. It was a lot of them. Look, I will die for my country. I'm not leaving. This is what Africa needs. Stop running away from Africa. Look at this young boy. He said, I ain't leaving Africa. I'm going to fight for Africa. And he did. They made a change. This is for the whole world to wake up, man. We can do this. If Kenya did it, we can. Yes, we can. You want to watch the news, you can go online and watch the whole news. I just wanted to break this down and let y'all know that forget about it being in Kenya, forget about it being in Africa. This is the whole entire world. We can all stand up to our leaders and make a change. Thank you for watching.